Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. The name remains Christopher Ebenezer. Today I'm going to share with you 5 main points that is actually going to help you out there who is actually thinking of going to go get a loan from any financial institution out there. Well, these 5 points would actually help you to do self-assessment to see if you are actually qualified to go grab a loan from any financial institution or even from friends, colleagues, or relatives. Well, these 5 points and a bonus one, which would be making it 6, should be able to help you to do your self-assessment to see if you are truly qualified to go grab loans from any of the financial institutions in the world. But then, if this is your first time of chancing upon the channel, I'm kindly pleading with you to just hit on the subscription button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell that whenever we upload new videos, you'll be the first person to get an alert on your device. So kindly grab your pen and paper and let's bisect and dissect on all these points that will actually be able to help you as an agripreneur out there. So let's get into it. Before you take a loan for your farm, know these 6 secrets banks don't tell you. So these are some of the 6 secrets that banks are actually not going to tell you. So in today's video, I'm actually going to drop some serious knowledge about something that has kept so many farmers away from growing big, that is actually also preventing them from accessing loans. Have you ever walked into a bank and walked out more confused than you ever entered? Well, it sounds very funny, right? You walk into the bank and walked out more confused than you actually entered. Well, today I'm breaking down the 6 of credit, the 6 things that banks secretly look at before they decide to give you loan or not. So these are some of the 6 secrets that I'm actually going to share with you right here on this channel today. But then if this is your first time of visiting the channel, kindly hit on the subscription button you've seen and also turn on the post notification bell that whenever we upload new videos, you'll be the first person to get an alert on your device. Well, the first thing that banks always look at before they give you loan is your character. Who you are actually matters the most. So this is all about your reputation, your honesty, your record, and how you've handled money before. So if you've borrowed money in the past and paid back on time, the bank sees you as a reliable person. So you basically have to learn how to build trust with your bank, because small things like keeping your word always goes a very long way when it comes to money. The second thing that they also consider all the time is your capacity. Can you be able to pay back the loan if they give it to you? So this actually means your ability to repay back the loan when given. Well, the bank wants to see if your farm or your business can generate enough income to settle the debt. So they will look at your farm records, your production levels, and how consistent your earnings are. And so farmers, you always have to learn how to keep proper records. You also have to make sure that that notebook or spreadsheet could actually be your ticket to your next big loan in the next future. So don't play with that, don't joke with that, because that's actually going to be your breakthrough in the next future when it's come to getting loan from any financial institution. And the third thing they always consider is the capital, your own contribution towards your dream or your business. Banks actually want to know how much of your own money or resources you've actually been able to invest. So no one wants to fund your business 100%, or no one actually wants to fund 100% of your own dream. They must always make sure you yourself show a sort of commitment. Even your land, your tools, or your savings count as capital. So show the bank that you are already in the game, not the other way round. And collateral is the 4th point you must also take notice of. That's actually your backup plan, and that's the most popular one among everybody who always want to go grab a loan from any financial institution. So that is what the bank can actually hold on to if things actually go wrong. So it could actually be your land, a building, or even your machinery. But then listen to this thing, don't panic when it comes to these issues. Well, you might think you don't have the financial or the building. Well, some financial institutions now accept of 3 forms of collateral, like the group guarantees or farm produce. So you basically have to ask questions very well before you start thinking of, I don't have a building, I don't have a car, I don't have this and that to give out, before you walk up. Then 5th one is conditions, the terms and conditions concerning the loan you actually going for. So this is about the purpose of the loan, the environment you're actually trying to operate in. Is your loan for production, processing, or marketing? Is it the right season to invest? banks look at these conditions to assess the risk. So always have a clear plan. Show them exactly how and when that loan would actually generate profit, because they want to look at this, because this is their money they are giving you, so they would have every right to know all these things about the money they are actually giving you. They are not giving you for free, so you would have to pay back. So they have every right to know about all these things. And the bonus point that I'm actually adding is confidence. You'd actually have to present always like a pro. Here is the secret sauce. Confidence is actually the secret sauce. So the way you communicate your business idea matters the most. So if you can't confidently explain how your loan will grow your farm, the banker won't even be convinced either to even give you loan. So you have to speak clearly, know your figures, you show passion. It makes a lot of difference when you are able to speak with confidence right in front of the banker. So there you have this C's of credit every farmer must actually know before applying for a loan. So you actually have to remember that banks don't just look at your farm, they look at you, the individual. So you have to learn how to build your character, you have to learn how to keep proper records, you have to actually learn how to invest in your business, and also approach the bank with confidence. These are some of the things that you should actually be able to learn when it's come to going to grab a loan from any financial institution out there. But if you found this video very interesting, kindly smash on the subscription button, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on the post notification bell, and whenever we upload new videos, you will be the first person to get an alert on your device. In our next episode, or in our next video, we'll actually be bisecting and dissecting on some of the reasons why some of you will not actually be getting loans from some financial institutions. There's a popular trend online now where usually when you go to TikTok, it trends the most on TikTok. So when you go to TikTok, you see young girls and boys, or these younger guys, or the youth out there making fun of financial institutions that are giving them loans through apps. You see people coming saying, oh, I've been able to get this amount of money, like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 from this financial institution through a mobile app. I'm not going to pay back. I'm going to discuss with you. We are actually going to bisect and dissect on some of these issues in our next episode, for you to know that the banking system has actually a system that is there that automatically knows defaulters of loans, those that actually go borrow money and they don't pay back. So whether you borrow from MTN, Momo, whether you borrow for Telecel, whether you borrow from Airtel Tigo, you should know that the bureau system is there, designed purposely to grab those of you out in the future you'll be denied access to loans. Well, you might actually be thinking, I'm going to get 10,000 Ghana cedis from MTN Ghana, I'm throwing the SIM card away today. But then no, in your mind you've actually discarded the card because you just don't want to pay back the loan. But then in the near future you would actually account for it. So in our next episode, these are some of the things that we'll actually be discussing. We would actually be bisecting and dissecting on these issues, for you to also know that the little things you are doing today in terms of borrowing money is going to go a long way in your life. Just a typical example is what I want to give you before I take leave of you, is that of MTN mobile money app. When you borrow money from MTN, whether it's from extra cash, whether it's from quick loan, and you default, you are not able to pay back, you can't go to the next option to borrow money from them. They always tell you that pay your outstanding loan to enable you to get loan again. So if you are not able to pay the outstanding one, that means automatically you are not able to pay that. So how is that going to affect you in the future? In the next video, that is what we actually be bisecting and dissecting on. Once again, if you found this video very interesting, kindly hit on the subscription button, turn on the post notification bell, and whenever we upload new videos, you will be the first person all the time to get an alert on your device. Until then, the name remains Ebenezer. This is how far I've brought you. Catch you in another episode.